1. Katie raised the airplane window shade, gazing at the gray landscape as the plane taxied down the runway. The magic of flying never got old. The takeoff was her favorite part of the flight, hearing the roar of the engines, feeling the thrust and the shake of the aircraft, and the thrill of becoming airborne. It had never ceased to amaze her. After high school, she got accepted to college and moved to the city, and stayed there after she graduated. She jumped at the offer of an entry-level job at a multinational corporation when the recruiter mentioned a myriad of opportunities for growth. But her sister, Mary, had remained in the small town where they grew up when Dad died 2 years ago, and Mama had been heartbroken. "What would you like to drink?" The airline hostess stood in the aisle, positioning the beverage cart. Katie sat up in her seat and released the tray table, pulling it down. "Just coffee, please." She nodded, giving a grateful smile and hiding a yawn. Coffee sounded great. She'd rushed to the airport this morning, barely making it in time. Last night, Katie had less than 4 hours of sleep. She'd worked in a frenzy to finish her report and click the send button on her email. Her demanding boss had made a last-minute assignment, adding it to her lists of tasks to do before she could leave. This job had started out as a dream job, and she had high hopes when Alan hired her. He was a wonderful manager, and he was well-liked and respected by everyone. Everyone except the conniving bitch from hell, who plotted Alan's downfall to get his position. This bitch from hell became the boss from hell. Her new nickname was BFH, after she took over his job. Poor Alan, never suspected. Sure, some people had their suspicions and passed hints his way, but Alan was so trusting of this woman, who hid behind her facade, stabbing him in the back as she beguiled him with her fake, poisonous smiles. Katie had defended him early on, but when lies piled on lies, it spread. Thus, some people believed the lies that the BFH seeded far and wide, like planting grass. One never knew which roots would take hold. Katie witnessed her underhanded tactics, abuses, and taking credit for other people's good work firsthand. "Crackers?" The hostess handed over the coffee cup. "No, thank you," Katie said, pushing away her thoughts to take the coffee, cupping both hands around the warm container. She sipped the weak coffee for a while and then gulped the rest of her drink quickly, locking the tray table back up as the captain announced the descent from cruising altitude. They would land in about 20 minutes. Katie had gotten the wedding invitation from her hometown friend Lori weeks ago. She had tossed it on the mantel, meaning to RSVP later. It got buried under the bills and junk mail. Long hours on the job and other things in life took all her time and energy. She'd simply forgotten until 2 days ago, when she was going through her bills, writing checks, and came across Lori's invitation. It was too late to mail in the engraved RSVP. The date of the wedding was this coming Saturday. She didn't think she would go, hadn't planned on it, didn't have a +1. But a voice grabbed her and wouldn't let it out of her mind. It was insistent, pushy, telling her not to let the BFH rob her of this wedding. Katie alternated between fury, disappointment, and fear. Finally, she picked up the phone and called her sister. Mary wouldn't take no for an answer, said she had to come. Besides, she convinced Katie she'd get there faster on the plane than mailing the RSVP. Had she missed home? The last time she'd been back was during the holidays a few months ago. She'd brought her work home then and wasted her precious vacation time meeting the incessant demands of her BFH. She gritted her teeth. This time, it was going to be different. Coming home was a wake-up call. Family mattered. Her mom and sister. Other people mattered too. But with time, some had become distant memories. She remembered the invitation to her 10th high school reunion. She had wanted to go back, but the BFH stole it from her. Time she'd lost forever and would never get back.